Oh girl, you're shining. Know you're my diamond. You need reminding. This moment of timing. Soul needs aligning. It's me you confiding. Seeking and hiding. Nowhere to find me,
What's it gonna be? What we gonna do? Here we go again. This ain't nothing new. I ain't tryna run game, but it's true, cause you call me for help, you gotta chill. Need time for yourself, you gotta heal. This ain't something you felt, it's how you feel.
Actual toxins. These accumulate. It could be from stress, it could be from infection, it could be from exposure to toxins, chemicals, it could be mold, it could even sometimes the things that we wear, the perfumes and stuff like that. Toxins that are, the system is not able to eliminate, they accumulate and they will show up like that. So every once in a while,
That's the red one.
the red ones are the ones we want.
Oh, the red ones are the ones you want.
Yeah.
So the ones that are not supposed to be there are.
Okay, these we don't like. These we're gonna remove these. We wanna run them all out. That's what the biotoxins are supposed to pull out.
Okay.
Now the yellows, those are inflammatory, just like when you don't sleep well, and so inflammation you can get rid of 100%. If your blood sugar gets really high, you get plenty of the yellows. So this one here will be considered very good inflammatory. You know, in your head you don't have that much. So that tells me this is not allergy related. If you should be having anything going on in your head, it's not allergy related. If you have allergies, it will be all yellow.
Okay.
Right? So everywhere you see the red, those are the areas that toxins are that we need to cleanse. See, so I'm still looking at your head, but their cells are quite healthy. It's just you have toxins in there. Right? So, and your allergies are okay. Now, this is your torso. See, these black ones are the nasty ones that I'm talking about. These I don't like. I can't stand these.
Okay.
So that's what the biotox is supposed to cleanse. Okay? And then when you go to your peritoneum, these are the kidney system. These are the main blood vessels that bring blood to your kidney. Absolutely no inflammation, but there's toxins circulating.
Okay.
So we need to flush them out. That's all it means.
Okay.
Now, if you look at this is your uterus, this is your urinary tract. So you see this right here, there's a lot of toxins in there. So that can cause you pain. That can cause you that intense pain that you experienced with your period the last time. It could be that. But we have stuff that will flush that out. It's just these herbal preparations. You drink 1 or 2 bottles and it cleans this whole place and it gets really pink. It's no big deal. So that's your sagittal. That's your stomach. Your stomach is extremely healthy. Except down there you have a little bit of toxins, and actually this thing can actually even cause that too. But I don't think this is what is doing it. It might just be a little bit. Good afternoon. Pink hue. That's the degree, the quality of. Right, but you do have toxins. And so, especially these black ones, those are nasty guys. So those we just have to clean. That's why this is why I urge people to do a cleanse at least once a year, so you don't accumulate this, right? So look at that. That is just amazing.
Good to hear.
Yeah, look at just that's. But the liver now, your gallbladder is messed up. It's dirty. So
So how, what gallbladder? That's
That's that green thing in the liver, very bitter stuff. It's sludgy. That means it's very thick. It's not flowing. When that happens, you're not digesting fat properly. Your liver itself is okay. So we need to cleanse this.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing is stubborn. It's really stubborn.
Okay.
So that is gonna begin to cause some spillover of toxins into the liver, right? So when you look at the liver and you see that the cells are really nice and healthy, but you have toxins. Look at that. The toxins bothering it. So so there's the gallbladder itself.
Okay. Yeah.
So in the kidneys, you have some of the toxins spilling over. All these are very easy to clean. So we do that, but then I've prescribed kidney function test to make sure that it hasn't compromised. I don't think it will, because your cells look so healthy, but I always try to take to over. I'm over cautious, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like to see this. This is your womb, your uterus. So you see the toxins sitting on it? We need to cleanse that. So we look at it from different angles. So that's a cross section of it. That's your ovary. One of the ovaries. And this is the right one. So you see? This could also cause you the pain during your menses. And it's a little inflammatory thing over there. So this is the inside of the ovary.
And you're not able to see if there's a cyst from this?
No. The cyst, the scan. The scan is the one that will show the cyst. Now you've got a lot of toxins sitting alongside one side of it, so we've got to clean it.
One side
of your head. It's more here on the right side than the left side. This is the left side. Your legs. So really, that could be a pinched thing. The pain that you're feeling down your leg. Actually, okay. Now the reason why you're probably feeling that pain. Hold on, let me show you. Here's the right leg. Okay, this is your right leg. See what's in it. Toxins. But when you look at the left one, clean.
Wow.
Now, so if you look at your spine nerves, down here, the lower back, it's like right down here.
Yeah.
Toxins. Gonna pull all that out. Let's see. This is very healthy. It's just that that's taking over the limit. So the biotox is the one that we use to do that. We do that, it take a few days, and then you see the pain will substantially reduce, and then your body will heal now through the process. Okay. This menopause thing is killing you. You can use castor oil combination and lemon to dissolve it. So don't get overly anxious about anything. Okay. So this one, you're going to take 3 tablespoonfuls 3 times a day.
Okay.
So this should finish. None of these have preservatives in them. So once we open it, we want to finish it within 7 to 10 days. Otherwise, it starts, because of our weather, it starts to go bad.
Okay.
So 3 tablespoonfuls.
3 tablespoonfuls a day.
Sorry. 3 times.
3 times a day.
So that means you're going to take 9 tablespoonfuls in a day. Because we're going to flush.
Can I drink it with water?
Well, after you take it and wait a few, maybe at least 30 minutes, you can drink plenty of water, all the water you want.
Okay.
Watch you out.
Can I drink as much water as I want?
Yes. I guess.
But not,
But
okay,
you
let's
can
ask
also
her.
get
yeah,
water.
let's ask her. Let's ask her.
Okay,
because
so when
it's
you
been
are
killing
eating,
me.
is it advisable to drink water whilst you're eating, or you drink water 15 to 30 minutes after you're done eating?
You drink water 15 to 30 minutes after you're done eating. Why? Because we have stomach enzymes that require very acidic medium to work, especially to digest your protein, called this pepsin. It needs very strong acid. So when you eat and you drink water, you dilute the acid. With that, it makes it a little bit difficult to digest your food. 5 points.
Thank you. I am.
Oh,
We've been
gosh.
fighting about this for so long.
You don't have to fight.
No, I'll be eating and I'm so thirsty. I'm like, I just want.
So what you want to do is drink
A sip.
about 15, 20 minutes before you drink all that you want. In fact, that actually helps you even eat less if you want to lose weight. Now, one thing that's going to really help you lose weight if you want to do that Take apple cider vinegar with mother 10 minutes before you eat.
Apple cider vinegar with what?
With
the
mother. I do
remember
have
I
some.
talked
Do you have
to you
some?
about it?
You-
With
you've
the
got some.
mother at the bottom. We have some.
You have, yeah. So you
Mommy
shake it.
brought some when she came here,
Okay.
and I took it from her because she couldn't take it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's on our counter.
So you shake it, a tablespoonful, you dilute it with water.
Okay.
Quite a bit amount of water. You might not be able to drink it one gulp, but over a few minutes, 5 minutes, finish it. 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes before you eat. It's gonna help you lose weight. It's gonna help you metabolize starch better. It's gonna help you not absorb so much starch, sugar. And if you have like a borderline diabetes and all that, it's gonna fix all that. All right.
Okay.
So this right here is what we're going to use for the pain.
This one's full.
All right. So this is basically frankincense.
Oh.
Huh?
I thought it was upside down
No.
for a second.
So this one is called balm. It's herbs in a shea butter base. Okay. So when you go home, you indirectly just melt this. Make hot water and put this thing in it for it to start melting. It gets soft, and then empty it all out into a bigger container. And then you're gonna mix it with all this oil. There's a bottle of oil in here. You're gonna pour it all in there, and then mix it really nice. And you use that just as like a little massaging oil for wherever there's pain.
Okay.
Okay. You can do this 2 to 3 times a day.
Okay.
You don't have to massage it. Just
Spread.
nicely spread it, and that's it. Whatever the pain is, you just put it on. So that's that, right?
Okay.
So this one is 3 tablespoonfuls 3 times a day. You should flush your pelvic out. All right. This one is turkey berry. It's very desiccated turkey berry.
Okay.
My daughter tells me, Mommy, that stuff doesn't taste good, but when you take it, it feels good.
Okay.
I'm actually having to send some to the US now because she's out. She
Okay.
swears when she doesn't take it, you can see her go down. So
Okay.
it's wonderful. But anyway, this thing tastes better when you mix it with pineapple. The pineapple also activates it. It makes it work better.
Okay.
But in the event that you're having sugar problems and you can't really take pineapple, then you can do lemon juice. It
Okay.
doesn't taste as good with lemon juice, but we need that citrus environment to make it effective.
Okay.
All right. We are going to do 1 full teaspoon every day, blended with a slice of pineapple, taken once a day.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So all you need is a pack. So I'm gonna give you that pack, and that's it.
Okay.
Now this is the monster. You've had this
Oh, I
thing.
remember.
Oh my God! It's a real big monster. I haven't seen it in 2 years, but before, when I would be looking at it, I would be gagging. But now I don't have to. I forgot what it's like.
I'm still gagging.
Oh well. So you know the routine, right? Or do you need
Well,
Refreshing.
you need a refresher course on that? Fire
I've
box. Yeah.
taken this before.
Mm-hmm. Not nice. All right. So here's the instruction. You don't have BP, you don't have diabetes, so you don't have to worry about the precautionary for the BP and that. We want to divide this into 3 parts. It doesn't have to be exactly 3. We do have some olive oil in there. That's why you want to make sure you shake it very well each time before you take it. All right? On the day that you take this, you don't go anywhere. You're going to stay home. Make sure you have some coconut water on hand before. Don't start taking this and send for coconut water. All right? So we're going to start as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. No food, no water. You shake it really well at 5 a.m. You take your first dose. If you want to do it earlier than that, it's just a 2-hour interval. So whatever time you decide to do it, it's a 2-hour interval. No food, no water. We don't want you to start too late because you're not going to eat for a while, and we don't want you to have a deficit of hunger or anything like that. So early morning, 5 a.m. is about reasonable. It doesn't disturb your sleep, and you are also not so hungry when you wake up. So you take your first dose at 5 a.m. Our target is to make sure you go. We have 5 bowel movements, 5 toilets. Most people would not have that after the 5 a.m. dose. I had one lady ever since I've been doing this that called me yesterday. She took 1 dose and she went 40 times.
Oh,
The most I went is 22. And I thought, oh, this that bit the hell out of me. But she said 1 dose. But for me, I took the whole thing before I went 22. She took 1 dose. She went 40.
oh my God.
So anyway, So you take your first dose, and the idea is to expect some bowel movement. Most people will not even have any bowel movement, but just their normal bowel movement, right? So at 7 o'clock, it's time to take the second dose. So you shake it again, then you take your second dose at 7 o'clock, and you are counting the bowel movements. The moment you go 5 times, you are going to drink coconut water. So the 5th toilet is your key to something in your mouth, all right? Once you drink that coconut water, you can't drink any more of this. You're done. You're done with this. We're just waiting for toilet to come back, right? So if by 9 o'clock you haven't gotten your 5th movement, then you drink the last one. And then you just wait for the movement. If by 10:30, the 5th toilet is still not coming, you need to push down a whole bunch of warm water. You need to push the toilet out so that you can drink your coconut water now, right? Now, the 5 toilet and drinking coconut water doesn't mean that the toilet is going to stop. The toilet is a function of the amount of toxins you have in the system. Because this stuff is actually dissolving certain type of toxins and dumping it in your stomach, and you're having the diarrhea because your stomach is like, hell no, I don't want this stuff. So it's pushing it out. Okay. So as long as you are drinking enough water, you're going to be okay. So after your coconut, you start drinking water. We want you to push a lot of water. If you don't drink enough water, you're going to get dehydrated because this thing will pour all the water out, and then you get headaches.
Okay.
So we want to make sure you drink, if nothing at all, drink water throughout the day, right? Now, it is likely that you also vomit. When you vomit, every time you vomit, you want to make sure you rinse your mouth very well with water because that acid that is coming out can actually weaken your teeth. Okay?
Okay.
So we want you to observe what is coming out in your toilet, the smell, the texture. Sometimes you see crazy things come out, mucus, whatever it is, we want you to observe while you are also counting. So you're going to count all the way to the end of the day and report the total number of bowel movements that you have. Give an idea, the smell. Sometimes you have this foully hydrogen sulfide, like egg smell. Sometimes it's like fish smell. Whatever, you just let me know. Tell us the transition in color change of the toilet. It's going to get a point, your toilet is just going to be water. There will be no solid in it because remember, you haven't eaten yet. When it gets to that point, you can't wipe your bottom with toilet paper because the acid will actually kind of peel your skin off. So you want to use soap and water to just, every time it comes, you just wash yourself down with water, right? So you're going to do that until the toilet cuts off. Now you are going to get weak. Most people will they'll feel extremely weak. But don't worry, as long as you're drinking water, you'll be okay. If you feel hungry, you want to eat, don't go and eat any solid, heavy food. For me, I recommend you do just fruits. Mangoes, avocado, watermelon is really good for this.
Mangoes and watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I do like watermelon, not watermelon juice.
Oh, okay.
But I love mangoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I love watermelon,
Okay.
pineapple.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Just to give you some energy and very light to digest.
Banana?
Banana is a little bit too sugary for her right now.
Look at you trying to get me to eat the ones I don't like.
But bananas will actually make you gain weight too. We're trying to lose weight, so
Oh, okay.
banana is not going to be a part of the game right now. All right.
Okay.
So, but then the next day you are going to feel so strong. You are going to feel light. If there is any pain, there should be a significant reduction of pain.
Okay.
Right? There's a possibility that you can also cramp. Like muscle pull. That happens, then that means your magnesium is also pulled out, and you will have to do like Epsom salt soak or something.
Epsom salt again. Where can we get Epsom salt?
I would get them in the pharmacies.
Okay.
There's a pharmacy downstairs. Can we get it?
Yeah, okay. So you just soak your feet, put it in water, put like 2 tablespoons in the water, stick your feet. Or you can even do it in a bathtub if you have a bathtub. Fill up the tap and put like a half a cup in there and lay in that water. Just relax for about 30 minutes and get the magnesium going back into your skin. All right.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, you're going to be very weak, but just go to sleep. That night, you should sleep very deep. You wake up the next morning and your regular routine that you've been doing starts, your food, whatever you've been taking, that I said is okay. You just continue that, and then some people might have a little hangover, a little running stomach the next day, but I seriously doubt that happens to you.
Okay. It didn't happen to me last time.
Right, okay.
So no food that day.
No, she can eat, but it won't be until after she's getting the 5 bowel movement, but it won't be solid food.
Just
Fruits.
Fruits, you can do, it's better to do fruits. She can actually eat a meal, like maybe, but it has to be like soups, very easy to digest, because your stomach. Contour is good. Contour is actually good.
So just the consumer of a little yam.
Because if they do the yam, it has to be mashed, it has to be liquid, so the stomach doesn't have to. Because we are already stressing it out with all the stuff, so we want something very
The
easy.
fruit is fine.
Fruits.
You'll have contour.
So, question. So, when you take the first one at 5 a.m. And you have, question is for this one to give you
But
5.
if I do the 5 before it's finished, do I stop?
Yeah, once you do 5 and the coconut water touches your
Because
mother.
I feel like the last time, I don't think we finished the whole bottle.
Right.
Yeah, because you did more than 5. When you drink the first one,
And you do 5, you're done.
Also, if you don't get a 5 from the first one, you do the second one
I
after
think
2 hours.
after the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
yes,
was-
yes. Me too. Usually I do it after second.
Okay.
So do you count? You restart
It's cumulative.
counting?
It's
Okay, so
yeah.
you just
Yeah,
continue counting.
you add it on. You are not separating it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I wish I could just drink one and just go 20 times. So, cause
I will possibly drink one and go like 50 times.
Oh, my
wow.
God, you would sniff that.
That's
and
why
go
we
50
spread it
times.
so that if you are the type of person that is very soft, all you have to do is you make sure that you're eating enough fiber
Yeah,
in your
because she was
diet.
saying it might be too harsh for you because you have such an active bowel.
Yeah, so when you finish drinking that, come and drink mine for me too.
Thank you. I have a little hard to my nails out. Are you the one that's the best at this?
Best.
Yeah.
I don't really if you have ones here.
Here we go.
I'm not going to break you twice. Looking for the biggest.
Can I hold on to something in my hands?
I'm ready, I'll let you know. I'm even going to the other side. Sorry.
Your kids are going to see this.
Are you okay?
Is it still in there?
Are you still in there? We're out.
So you can use the first.
Are you still in there? Oh, you're too low. You see you? Yeah.
She's great at what she does.
I do my best.
It was good.
It was good.
I mean,
Why
she's
was-
good. I've
Why was
had
your
way
face? Why
worse
happened to
experience.
you?
It's just poking me, taking my blood. It's a lot. You gotta do what you gotta do to make sure you're healthy, right?
Yeah. You're doing great.
Thanks, babe.
I'm a nail shop. I braid and do nails.
Oh!
So my off days, that's what I do.
So, do you have a social media?
Yes.
What's your social media?
Usually active on
TikTok? Okay.
Yeah. I was just I'm now building up the Instagrams.
Oh, you're great. You do great work.
I'm trying.
This is clean.
It's
I
sure.
like how busy you seem. Oh, look how good these are. Guys, come on.
Oh, nice.
You know who you have to check out now. Oh.
Relax this hand after this is well.
Ow.
Now what's the complaint? Why are you doing this kind of thing?
Is it normally supposed to be that painful? Sheesh.
Taking a deep breath and hold it. Relax. Is there any concern why she's doing this stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a really back pain, lower back pain, and a sciatic nerve pain. And she's saying that she thinks, ooh, she's saying that she wants to make sure that my uterus or whatever, that area is free of any cysts or. Oh! Ow! Listen, I'm a lady, you know.
I know you're pressing very much.
Ah! At least take me out to dinner first. Hi guys. So I'm actually at Hair Day Salon. I found them on TikTok through a girl that I follow who moved to Ghana with her fiance. I was like, you know what? When I get a chance, I'm going to visit the salon. Sure enough, I've been looking for someone to do my hair for days and everything has just been falling through. Even the person who's supposed to take care of my outfit. Tomorrow I'm speaking at a huge conference, okay? The Stellar Woman Conference, and I really want to do my big one, look good, represent to the Jamaican girls, represent for the Canadian girls, just represent for my community, for me. And so I need to look my best, and I feel like everybody is fighting against me. So at this point, it's 11:30. I don't have an outfit, even though 2 weeks ago I put an order in for my fit. Two of the hairstylists that I was gonna get my hair done with today canceled on me. So I was like, I'm going to Hair Day. They take walk-ins. They look like they're to the standard of what I want. So I'm gonna see. Guys, I feel like I'm having a really good skin day. I feel really pretty even though my hair is old. They're gonna take this down. They're gonna give me a deep treatment. When I know that my actual hair is suffering, I can't get it off my mind. So because they have a service hair that is deep conditioning, I'm gonna get that. Go back to this hair similarly. It's gonna be slightly different. Yeah, just a little bit different in the back because it works for me. I've gotten a lot of compliments. I really like it, and I think it's giving conference. It's giving guest speaker. Let's see how it all turns out. This is my twin sister. They said we look alike, guys. It's our cheeks. You know how people stay.
Yeah.
But guys, we're taking my hair down first, and then I'm gonna do a wash and a treatment, a moisture treatment, which I need because I feel like my hair has been so dry since we've been here, and then um, just just editing the vlog and hearing Priscilla from the other salon saying that my hair looked like it had been neglected. I was like, no, that's not my MO. And I just refuse to come here and then neglect my hair. I'm trying out the moisture treatments, services around town to see what really works for me. I'm still trying to find my hair tribe.
When you carry
Shut off the wash here. You know when you feel like you can just breathe after it? Head big light. Now for all the magic. I'll hit you guys up once we're close to being done. Now this is a ponytail. Coming. Don't you just love the little facelift you get? This might be my girl. You okay? Just so what? It's there, but it's not as bad as it's been. Yeah, still figuring it out.
She did a good job.
So luckily for me, I got helped out by this wonderful lady who I was only coming to see if I could get the fabric. The fabric that I was supposed to give one designer who last minute told me that she couldn't make the dress, but I'm speaking at the conference tomorrow, so I'm like, baby, you've had this order for a week and a half, telling me the day before that you can't, you know, but like, it's like she couldn't come out with it, so I had to come out with it. And I was like, hey, like, if I send this fabric to you today, are you actually gonna do it, or is something else gonna get in the way? And then she was like, oh, the light may go out. And I'm like, okay, so you're about to screw me over? Love ya, but I gotta figure out something else. So I was gonna leave the fabric store after I had showed her that I found the fabric that she wasn't able to find. And then the girl who sells the fabric here was like, I know a guy who can sew this up for you tonight. And so I'm not gonna let you know who he is until we see the results. He says he can. It's 5 o'clock right now. He just came, measured me while I was getting my hair done upstairs, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Ghana. It's like you just have to go with fate and just like I feel like back home it's just like if this is it's like everything is set in stone. If this wasn't done, then this can like you know what I mean? But here where there's a will, baby, there's a way. There's a way. There's always somebody willing and able. You just gotta know who to ask, you know? So I'm just so grateful. So fingers crossed. Yeah. So let me make sure that my credit card number's up. So fingers crossed that everything goes well. The fabric that I got from here was really nice. And yeah, hopefully I'm turning out a look tomorrow. I couldn't do the first look that I really wanted to do, but the second option, he said that he could pull it off. So let's see. I didn't even haggle him on the price. I didn't even utilize my Ghanaian haggling because I was just like, listen, it's 5 o'clock. You came all the way from where you are to measure me at my hair appointment. You're saying that you can have this done by tonight so that I can have it by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. so that I can get ready for this conference to wow the gal them. So your price is your price. So I'm actually gonna go get some groceries to make some dinner. Cause gal, you better can cook.
The price is remember what? Price is remember what? Come on, man. That's what they have to. Yeah, this week.
I saw this pasta on TikTok. I know, pasta, right? But I want to make it for babe, so hopefully it turns out well. Hopefully it turns out well. Well, no, it will turn out well because me a chef. I am daddy's daughter. So, yeah, period. Thank you so much. This is the beef. I got 1.5 pounds of what he claims is the softest beef they have here out of what was here. So hopefully that is the case. I'm gonna cook this up. It's gonna be amazing. Bro, I was cooking that beef that I picked up for 27 days and 27 nights. Women said the beef tough. So I'm so glad I picked up a bag of shrimp because baby has a garlicky rosé shrimp and fusilli parmesan topped pasta, very seasoned, very delicious, with tomato cherry tomatoes added. I think he's gonna love this because he prefers more of like a rosé-ish kind of guy. So yeah. 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 I'm tired though, man. Tired like 10 dog. It's like 8:30 right now. I made that in record timing. I'm getting better at this. I'm really getting better at this. Daddy has taught me well.
So just shut the fuck up.
How do y'all feel about Beauty in Black? I feel like it's so good, but also so ridiculous at the same time. Like, it's so good because I'm a big Tyler Perry fan. I don't care what nobody says. I am a Tyler Perry supporter, okay? I may not love every single... I respect him and his hustle. I feel like Beauty in Black is so good, but it's just so ridiculous. Like, there's certain parts I'm just like, now did that gotta be in there? Did that... Now, Tyler. Now, brother Tyler. Do you got something to tell us? Good morning. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's the morning of the conference and I'm cheesed. The word cheesed in Toronto, it's not what you think it is, you know? It's not cheesing like I'm happy. It's cheesed as in pissed the hell off. So the outfit didn't turn out the way that I was hoping that it was going to turn out. In fact, it's another one of those instances, you live and you learn, when people insist on telling you that they can do something when they actually can't, and then they still go through with doing whatever it is that they want to do, send it to you, and expect you to just be like, I'll take it. Well, obviously I can't, because I'm speaking at a conference and I need to look like somebody Pitney. I need to look like somebody cared about me at some point in my life. So I sent it back. Obviously, he had promised that he was gonna, he was like, I didn't even tell him to. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get it to you by tonight so that you can, you know, try it on, make sure things are good. So I never even slept in our bedroom. I slept on the couch because I wanted to make sure that when I got the message, I'd be able to go grab it from the courier or whatever it may be. Kept messaging him, no response. Messaging him, no response. Okay? I accept that this person maybe has gone to bed and has not relayed any type of message to me on whether or not he's finished the item, if he's sending the item. I just have to accept that this item is not with me and that I should probably try and get 2 to 4 hours of sleep, since I've been staying up to make sure that I get this piece. Sure enough, I told him, I said, the latest that I can receive this, like it needs to be done, is 8 a.m. this morning. At 8:30, he's calling me to tell me that the driver's coming with the clothes. I stressed and I expressed. Stressed and expressed. But I'm only laughing because back in the day, you know, this is growth. I can see the growth, because back in the day, I'd be pissed. Like, extremely pissed. Yeah, extremely pissed. But now that I've been living here for a while and I've been coming here for a few years, I understand that getting worked up and getting to the point of being so angry about things like this only hurts you, because people don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care. They'll be like, oh. So you spazzing is only doing damage to you. So when you find your people, and when you find good people, and you find people who are able to just be direct with you, you hold on to them tightly. I'm still working on finding my tribe, and I'm still working on finding people who are able to say, hey, my workload is too much for me this week. I cannot accept your order. Because that's a really hard thing for people out here too. It's like they find it very hard to be direct and let you know that they're not able or they're not capable. But they'll tell you right before you have to go to your thing. And then it screws things up. I'm trying to like get it through people's mind that like, if you don't tell me honestly from the very beginning, then you screw me even more when you tell me the day of or before I have to do what I have to do. Like, that concept is a little wonky over here. So I'm trying to be as patient as possible. Yeah. Anyways, so I have to go in my closet wearing Fashion Nova to an African event where there are African designers and you are a designer yourself. And there's a red carpet and people are giving looks, and wearing Fashion Nova during that is diabolical. I'm just saying. I may still have to do it. And this is nothing against Fashion Nova, because, you know, I've worked for Fashion Nova for many, 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 many years. I want to say 10 years or plus, okay? I was actually Fashion Nova's first plus size influencer. A lot of people don't know that. But the ones who do. Yeah. So I can still say it's diabolical, because being in Africa where there are so many designers and whatever, being in Africa and Ghana specifically where there are so many designers and so many seamstresses, so many people who can make you an outfit, to still come up with nothing says a lot, right? Because, yeah, it says a lot. Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna, so I kept the pants, right? Because it was a 2-piece suit. First of all, he was making my second option, not my first option. He was making my second option, which was the easy option. And somehow he made the easy option terrible. Okay? Even though he said that he could do it, he picked the fabric, everything. Then he wanted to say to me, when I asked him, I was like, hey, like, I sent him back the video. I was like, what is this? He's like, oh, it's because, I think it's because the fabric is a little stiff. So I'm thinking in my head, so at what point in time were you going to realize as the designer that the fabric was too stiff? Because you got it, you got it, you got it, and you cut it. And you went with it. And you saw the design prior. So at what point, and even if it didn't occur to you then, at what point during the process of you sewing it, all of last night while I was waiting with no response, were you going to let me know that, oh, the fabric is not following the way? You know what I mean? Like, at what point? It's just like no regard for people's time and money. I paid you up front completely. Anyways. So yeah. So I kept the pants because the pants, perfect. Pants fit perfectly. They're big like I wanted them to be. They're like a palazzo type vibe. But the top, I wouldn't even wear it to bed. So, sent it back. He's supposed to fix it and transform it into something. And, uh-oh. The makeup artist is supposed to be here, but it's 5 minutes after. So I'm just curious. Where you at? My good Josie. She's amazing. Anyways, like, just give me a couple minutes to talk to you guys. So yeah, he's gonna fix it, but obviously I can't wear this to the conference that starts in 2 hours because she's gonna come do my makeup. He's not gonna be done with that. And I just have to figure something out. So if I end up in Fashion Nova, don't judge me. And if I do end up in Fashion Nova and they ask me where the outfit's from, I'm not telling them. Only you guys will know. By the way, you guys, I'm looking for a YouTube editor. I don't know if you guys know of anybody who's a YouTube editor, but first of all, this hair is flaking like hell as well. But I feel like I just need to get back to my simplicity. I need to, like, I thought this was gonna last me for 3 weeks at least or whatever, but baby, the way the tightness of the sewing in the back has held me, I was like, oh, this is why I haven't done a sew-in in years. This is why I didn't let them convince me to do a sew-in for my wedding, because I was like, I remember the tightness, and I don't subscribe to that life anymore, you know? Anyway, that aside, I'm looking for an editor, you guys. Looking for an editor. Someone who can help me get these videos out better. Like, when I finally hired an editor for Daddy's Kitchen, it really changed my life. It changed my life, but not only did it change my life, it helped us grow our channel exponentially and really fast, because we were able to really pump out. Because if it was just up to me with all the things that I have to do and all the other, you know, it's just too time consuming. Whereas for someone who is an editor, they can do this like boom, boom, pow, you know? So I just saw that Aaliyah's face, because I follow Aaliyah's face, follow her for many, many years. The girl that I reached out to many, many times online from finding her on TikTok, okay? Was reaching out to her so many times, no response. And now she just let everybody know, say, Aaliyah's face, IR. And now she's the editor for her. So I was like, okay, that's why you weren't responding. Because the queen has summoned you. So I need someone like that, someone who's excited about editing, someone who's really good at editing, because I really want to make the content great for you guys, continue to make it great for you guys, because I can film all the content, but it's just putting it together that takes hours, sometimes days for one video. Guys, YouTube is not for the weak, okay? Not for the weak. So when you see people drop even once a week or twice a week, how I'm pushing now, oh my God, it takes a lot of time. And if you don't have if you're married, I don't know how people who are married have kids do this. Like, they have to hire an editor, because it's like, if you don't have a supportive partner, they're going to be like, yo, you've been on this computer all day. I'm just thankful that I have someone who, you know, is understanding. Yeah. love my little robe and white joggers. Let's watch some Aaliyah's face right now while we wait for our beautiful makeup artist. The edits go crazy though. Lord, I know if you do it for her, you can do it for me.
Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. As you guys can tell from the title, it is a...
Yeah, sure. I'm here, guys, by the way. I'm about to do an interview, so hold on. Yeah, if you could. It's looking at you right now, so. Okay. I'm just gonna do the interview outside. Careful. Don't trip.
You can just join me right here. Lady here, can you tell us your name?
My name is Sasha.
I saw that we'll be hearing from you today. Can you tell us what we would expect from your discussion?
You know what? I tend to go with the flow, go with the vibes, but I think I am the most unconventional, potentially, and I will be talking about my life and how sometimes the road to success looks unconventional, but okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm being led into the auditorium right now.
I mean, there's nothing more powerful than storytelling.
Oh, there are so many beautiful women that are going to... Of course, you will. Is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to listening from?
Yeah, she was.
The face,
Okay, that's
even though I
that's
sweat
a very good
so
inspiration.
much of it off.
Okay, so we hope you enjoy your time tonight.
Josie,
And we have another lady coming.
I found my girl here. I found my
she's
go-to
shy.
makeup artist.
Let's go get a
Auditorium is
glass.
filling up.
Okay, thank
Guys,
you so
this
much.
is
So
Estella,
that was
this
a gorgeous
endeavor.
lady at the
You
Stella
guys know
Woman
Estella,
Conference, and we
you
can't
know
wait for
Estella,
you
she
to
was
get
my
here.
bride
So if you're on your way, hurry up.
I'm so proud of her. She is the stellar woman. So this is her first conference, and I know it's going to be amazing. It's already amazing. Finally getting to wear my bag.
We'll have something to go home with. So, and then we will home with their right, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm used to say Sister Portia.
Yes, sister. I was not born with sister.
Thank you so much, Lady Posh. It's very rare that you will make your intentions known and you get so many random people you do not know to support you this way. And as a result of that, I do not take your presence here for granted at all. The Stella Woman Conference. This vision came to me about 3 years ago. Because I could think back to when I was in uni and I used to say, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Sometimes I'm like, oh, when I finish school, when I grow up, I'll do this. But the years are going and we realize that we are still the same people inside. There's no growing up anywhere. Time is just running. So I'm like, hey girl, you have to sit up and follow your dreams. It's better to try than not to do it at all. And that led me to one day taking my phone and deciding what can come. And I posted. And we are here today. Thank you to
What you've been given and be accountable for it. And you'll be amazed what you can do by a year from now when we meet at the conference center. You'll be standing here talking and I'll be sitting there listening to you. Have a wonderful day, ladies. Thank you for your time. That was wonderful.
the wow woman, Sasha Reda Kwakofi. We cannot miss the Kwakofi. Sasha is she's the Jamaican Canadian creator, designer, YouTuber, and community with over 15 years of online creation, under her belt, Sasha continues to expand her brand and community impact by creating engaging, authentic content and experiences through her international known channel, 10 household brand, Daddy's Kitchen, and Close of Couture. Help me welcome on stage Sasha.
In time, you can change the routes, you can pivot, you can dream bigger, you can go for more. And I think sometimes we think that, maybe our story is written out for us, or maybe this is where I'm from, so this is all that I can do. Or this is what people say I can do, so this is the most of what I am. But rewriting your story and leveling up is at any given time you can choose to get more, to become more, and to have more. And to impact more, impact way more than you think that you can.
I'll come to Sasha and Betty. You both have built brands that stand out in competitive industries. Can you describe a moment where you had to shift gear or take like a major risk, or simply say a point where you had to level up in order to move forward?
And I think for me, I have two brands. So I have Closet Store, which is a designer brand, a clothing brand that I've had for quite some time, almost, let's say about 12 years. And then I have a new brand, Daddy's Kitchen, that started about 5 years ago. So similarly to the ladies that spoke before, 2020 was a huge pivot year for me. Basically what happened is my father had lost his job after being laid off. The pandemic happened, and in Canada, we were in it for about 2 years. And a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people passed away, a lot of people were trying to figure out how they were going to keep their homes, how they were going to make money, etc. I had lived with my parents my whole life until just the other day when I got married. So I was always at home with my family. And it was the first time that I had seen my father at home during the day in 20 years. He had been working for this company for 20 years. The pandemic happened, and a week in, they just said, sorry, that's it, okay? Now my father's almost 70 years old, and as a man who's very, very quiet, it broke me to see how he had taken it. It was very, very hard for him. And so at the time, he's a chef, he's at home. I was like, we'll make the best of it. We'll cook dinner. I said, hey, I want to be married. I was manifesting at the time. I didn't even meet my husband. I'm like, I'm planning to be married over the next couple of years. So maybe this is a good time to learn how to cook, because I didn't know how to cook. My dad cooked and my mom cooked our whole life. I knew how to eat and clean the kitchen. Okay? That has to do, right? I can get the kitchen super clean when we're done. Hello. Hi. So he was home, and I was like, I'm gonna make the best of it. Instead of us just being super sad, let's take this as a time for us to be able to spend time together. Time that we hadn't had in the last 20 years. So he was home cooking food. I'm like, okay, this is what you do, this is what you do. And because I have an online presence, I was just sharing it onto my story and letting people see what we were cooking from day to day. Simply because the rest, I realized that many other millennials and Gen Zs also didn't know how to cook. And there was no Uber or Uber Eats or Bolt Foods and all those things going around. It wasn't there. So everyone had to figure it out. And so basically I started sharing it on my story, and overnight, honestly, tens of thousands of people started reaching out, and they're like, hey, we're not satisfied with this being a 24-hour story. Is there a way you can put this permanently on somewhere like YouTube? I was like, perks? YouTube? You guys don't even know what it takes to run a YouTube channel. That's why you're just asking me to do a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel takes dedication. If you want it to do well, it takes a lot of dedication and consistency. So I said, no, I can't. I already have Flowers Couture, I have a business, I have clothes to design, I have collections to make, whatever it may be. And people would not let it go. They wouldn't let it go. They kept on pushing. They were like, listen, no, we don't care about you, girl. Just put it up. Your dad is so cool. We love the conversation that you're having with him. It's very sweet, blah, blah. So many people are like, listen, my father has passed, or, this reminds me of my late father. This is very healing. We want to see it on a day-to-day basis. So I prayed about it. I asked God, I was like, God, I don't think I have the time for this. I don't know if I can do this. And God, it was so clear to me that God wanted me to do it, because from every direction, people were like, please, you need to do this. And I knew this could also supplement the income if it was done correctly and consistently. And so I had to answer the call. I answered the call, I pivoted, and now I have a brand that is doing extremely well in the culinary and cooking space. I had no idea that I would be in that space. I've always been a fashion girly. I've always been a social media girly. But here I am now designing pots, pans, selling knives, sets, spices, and editing and having a channel. And so now, we have over 500,000 people who tune in every week to learn a new meal with us in our kitchen. So that was a time that I had to pivot. I had to answer the call. And had I not answered it, I don't know, because now both of my parents are retired because of that income. And I've changed, we've changed, God has changed our family's life completely.
Wow. I totally understand why.
I try my very best to remember that even in the moment, that God is having it the way that He wants it right now for a reason. I may not know what that reason is right now, because with my naked eye, I can't see, right? But I trust His vision so boldly and wholeheartedly that I am not as anxious as I once was when I didn't know Him, or I didn't have the relationship that I have with Him now. So it comes with a lot of peace. I think a lot of people are, even when they're new on their journey with God, they'll be like, what is this peace? What is this peace that you're talking about? It's not the peace that, world peace that we see that people are, no, there is a peace that only God can give you, that weighs on you in such a way that nothing can make you budge. Nothing can really bring you to your end, because you know that with God, all things are working in your favor and to those who love Him. So that's what I focus on. I focus on God, I focus on His plan, and I just know that I'll be, as long as He's leading the path, and as long as I'm consistently asking Him to lead the way and nobody else, all will be well.
To putting yourself out there and being vulnerable for the world to see, but what are the downsides to social media, and is it worth it? And be very candid with me. Don't sugarcoat it. I know you're going to say, yeah, it's not easy. But what really is the nitty-gritty downsides to putting your life out?
The downside of it really stinks is that people think they know you once you post, and they don't. Because just like Sarah said, we're putting our highlights. Now for me, I'm a little bit different. I'm a storyteller, and it's a part of my life, so they do get to see some of my downs as well. It's not necessarily just all of the great things, but for the most part, we are sharing the best moments of our life. And when we do share candidly, and we're being vulnerable, and we're hoping to inspire people through our own lives, many people are inspired, but some people just they're not interested in being inspired by you. They just don't like you. And you have to realize that that's gonna come, and you have to be okay with that. People will say crazy things because, again, they kind of feel like they know you. But you have to understand that because you put yourself in this space, the good comes with the bad. Right? It's all engagement, and if you're not ready for that, then it's something that I would say to hold off until you feel like you are.
Now, don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I still will get a comment sometimes, and I'll be like, right? But I also don't allow it to get me to, it's natural to feel that way, but you have to bring yourself down and remember that, you don't have any control over people's opinions and what they're going to say and how they feel and da 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 da. All you can do is share what God has said to you, share to inspire. And the amount of people that you'll get coming back to you saying, you literally impacted my life in this way, or you've changed my life in this way, or now I do this because I've been following you. It's worth so much more than the two people who are like, oh, why are you in dieting? Why are you why you can find a husband in Toronto? Right? Come, right? And they don't know the story, they don't know how it happened, they don't know, or they do, but they're upset or they're having a hard time in their own life. So once you start sharing, basically all I'm saying is you're letting all types of people in, not just people who are happy, some people who are extremely sad in their life, and they're gonna project that onto you. And if you are not prayed up, and if you are not constantly asking God for covering, and you don't have people around you who are also praying, it's going to mess with you mentally. It is going to mess with you. And another piece of advice is, I don't share anything that I'm not healed from. When my audience sees it, I've moved past it and God has freed me from it. So if I share it with you, I've already conquered that. I would not go through a breakup and share it at the same time. Oh my God, I'm going through this. No, because that is the worst thing you can do. Because people are like, well, I told you not to go down there. What did you think? Right? People will add to it because they're like, yes. Some people are like, yes, she's feeling as badly as I feel. Some people are, so heal and share. And just remember why. Just remember why. If it's to inspire, you're sharing, I don't think you're sharing just to share, right? You're going to share because you have a story to tell and you could pull a lot of people out of something. So keep that in mind. Keep God at the top of it, the center of it, and all around it, and the story will inspire the masses.
Girl, you're shining. Know you're my diamond. You need reminding. This moment of timing. Soul needs aligning. It's me you confiding. Seeking and hiding. Nowhere to find me.
What's it gonna be? What we gonna do? Here we go again. This ain't nothing new. I ain't tryna run game, but it's true, cause you call me for help, you gotta chill. Need time for yourself, you gotta heal. This ain't something you felt, it's how you feel. We built this all wrong, I'll take blame, but instead of us tearing it down, we'll rearrange, baby.
Don't let it fall.
Don't let it fall, girl. Don't let it fall.
What gives me the pleasure when there ain't an audience? You act like you know better. Curtains closed, but still let me know.
Next, I'm going up that way.
Guys, it's been such a great day. I've been sweating though. I don't even think I have any makeup on my forehead anymore. But it looks good.
It is okay, but Charlie, today's experience has been an eye-opener. It has really, really taught me so much, and I'm going to rewrite my story. And obviously, I am also going to level.
Hi, my darling Sasha. Thank you for always being amazing and for supporting me and for encouraging me. All the TED Talks, all the little chit chat. We did it.
We did it, and it led to this.
Yeah.
The Stellar A Woman Conference. Wow. First of all, before I leave, who are you wearing today?
Ooh, today I'm wearing Fali Cute.
Fali Cute.
Fali Cute.
Oh my gosh. Give us a little spin, a little spin. Yes, period. Congratulations, Estella.
Thank you.
I'm sweaty. But that was a good night, guys. It was a good night. Didn't that look beautiful? Shout out to Josie. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. You guys, so that was such a great, just a great experience. Like, listen, Ghana will remind you that God is God, eh? One thing I was just speaking with one of the girls about was the fact that whenever she's in New York, the faith is just so different, and how people are constantly kind of almost trying to convince you that God, like, why are you bringing up God? But in Ghana, they're going to remind you. And I think that's one of the things that I love about Ghana, is how Ghana has helped me to be deeper in my faith. And I've always wanted to go deeper into my faith, because it's just so rooted in God, you know? So, yeah, it was made great connections. Right, Rennie?
Yes, absolutely.
Good connections.
It was beautiful. It was powerful. It was so moving. The
Right.
Stellar Women Conference.
Yes.
It was amazing.
And now we're going to work on fostering the relationships that we've just... And building our own community.
So
yeah, it's important. We need to stop just connecting with people and then never fostering the relationships. I'm really working on that. And yeah, I'm glad. Let's get something to eat.
Pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid tonight.
Hello.
Working at the pyramid. Working at the pyramid tonight. Yeah. Working at the pyramid. Oh, working at the pyramid. Yeah. Working at the pyramid. Working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid. Working at the pyramid and living in my convo.
Guys, we got right in there. I got wonton soup. Babe got, what's this called, babe? Corn?
Chicken and sweet corn soup.
Chicken and sweet corn soup. And we're enjoying our soup, waiting for our rice. We got the, where is this place called? This place is called Imperial Peking Chinese Restaurant in Airport Residential in Accra. And we ordered rice, noodles, sizzling steak for Babe, and both of us are gonna have it, and this like chili fish. What kind of fish is it? Cassava fish. I don't think I've ever had a cassava fish before. I have? Okay, well, when it comes out, I'll show you. Fish has arrived, you guys. Thank you. No, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. Where's the rest of it? Okay, the rice has arrived. It's not as orange as he said it would be. Hello, how are you? You can smell me? Oh, we thank God. We thank God. Thank you. I'm waiting for someone. I think she may be here already. No, we're gonna go inside. It's a little too hot. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Yes, I'm waiting for someone. She's here? Okay. No. For two. Do you, by any chance, do you have a booth or anything available still? No? Not right now? Oh, okay. Oh, no. I mean like a booth to sit. Yeah. It's only, they're full. Okay. Okay. It's a little low. I need a higher table because we have our laptops. Okay.
So I was waiting for it to be full. So I thought you were part of them.
Oh no, it's okay. There actually supposed to be 3 women. So I'm wondering if
should I be 3 here?
3 here.
I should join it.
You can join. Yeah, you can join. Okay. Thank you. I'll sit here. Hi guys. So I've been wanting to come here for forever. First of all, let me talk to you about yesterday, because you're probably like, how was the food? The food was good. I think we just found our very first, well not very first, but like I've tried a few Chinese spots out here and I've been like, it's giving very much mid, and I love Chinese food. But that Imperial Per King Chinese spot located in the airport area, really good. It was really good. The food was really, really good. And that rice, they have the Imperial fried rice. Try it when you go because it's fire, okay? Anyway, it's the next day and I'm meeting up with Estella because Estella started a YouTube channel for her brand Stellar Woman, that, you know, the event that I spoke at the other day. And I vowed years ago to always share the knowledge that I have with my people when it comes to YouTube. If you are interested in knowing and you're my people, I'm going to sit down with you and I'm going to show you the back end just the way that 2 of my really good YouTube friends did for me. Because that information and that time that they took, like, I'll never be able to thank them enough. Danny DMC, my girl, and Aika Wong, both of them really took just an hour of their time when I was starting Daddy's Kitchen to just give me the rundown of what I needed to do in order to be successful. And look at how that turned out. 5 years later, we're over 500,000 subscribers on Daddy's Kitchen. My parents are both retired. They don't have financial issues. Things are doing pretty well, and we give God all the thanks. But community and people who don't feel any ways just sharing that information with you so that you can be successful, it changes things. It changed my life, and so I just feel like I'm always going to pay it forward to my people. As long as you say to me, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know where to start, or I don't know the back end, I don't know how it works, or whatever, I'm going to say, let's meet up at this coffee shop, and I'm going to give you as much information as I possibly can. Now, I can't determine whether or not you blow up or not. I can't even make you be consistent. But I can let you know what I did, and hope that you take it and you go further than I did with it, right? I want all my people to be good. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Estella's meeting me. Rennie may link up with us. But right now it's about getting work done, pushing each other for the next project that we're working on. And yeah, I've always wanted to come to Coco here. It's beautiful, right? Vibes, gorgeous, beautiful. Let's turn off my eye out. Gorgeous. I've seen so many TikTok videos on it, but I'm like, okay, let me go see what the fuss is all about, because you know Ghana will make a pretty place, but will the food be as pretty in the belly? Let's see. I went to sleep last night wanting a matcha, and I think I'm gonna honor that desire. Nice matcha. Okay, say hi. She's here, guys, and she's beautiful, and she's blonde. She's still blonde, but we're having a conversation, so y'all are gonna have to wait. Well, Stella's trying a matcha latte for the first time. Cheers, darling. How do you like it?
It's actually good.
It's good.
It's something I can have again and again and again.
Okay, she loves it. Okay, I haven't had a matcha since Michael made me one at 66 in Cowden, aka Brampton. Michael always makes me matchas. Our Michael. Our Michael.
Honey was good.
I never added. He never brought it.
Oh
no. Thank you so much. The honey is still coming, right? Okay, thank you. They said that the breakfast menu ends at 12, but I was like, damn, I want some breakfast. But I think they're going to make an exception for this. The matcha is delicious, though. I will be coming here to have that a lot. Guys, I really don't know what to do with my hair next. No clue, no idea. I was thinking of doing braids, but I don't want to have too much tension on my hair. I feel like my hair, like I'm ready for my hair to grow mid-back. Like when is this gonna happen? And I don't feel like anything that I'm doing is promoting that. I'm afraid that the braids might be too much tension, because from what I understand, no manipulation is like the best recipe, which is true, because whenever I do have my hair just like natural grow straight, and that's all that I do, I feel like my hair grows the most. So I don't know, but it's like you're in Ghana, so braids. You can do scrambled? Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. So I got this truffle egg croissant thingy with some Parmesan wedges. And Estella got this tagliatelle.
Looks amazing.
Which looks so good. And garlic bread. I'm very excited to see what this is all about. Apparently this is their birthday song. Yeah, it's time for some takeout food. I got Ting Nice for me and hubby. Hubby is at work at a meeting right now, but he told me that he saw on their status that they had Oxtail today. And okay, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my DJI. It's acting crazy right now, but like I said, they usually only have Oxtail. Mac and cheese is phenomenal. They always take care of me. I love you, Ting Nice. I got Oxtail today on a Wednesday when they usually only have it on Fridays, so I'm extremely pleased. All of the food is going to be great. I got curry goat for Babe. I need to fix this DJI because I don't know what's going on with it. It's acting crazy, but I rebuke it in the name of Jesus because this is my favorite gadget. Luckily, I still have my Sony phone. But let me show you how they love me. They sent me a bottle of rum punch. Like a big bottle of it too. Like, this is like family. This is community. Like, you don't understand how much that means to me. Like, guys. My heart is full. Okay. I asked for extra gravy. The rice, they have the best rice and peas I've had in Ghana. The oxtail looks like it's good. I've never had their oxtail before, you guys. It's my first time. Like I said, it's usually only on Fridays. So when Babe saw it on their status that they have oxtail today, I was like, let me try to look at oxtail and see, So we'll see. I had a little, but that I don't feel like that's enough to tell. Okay. I look so crazy right now. Let me look like somebody's pitney. Let me at least try and look somewhat cute because need to look a shame. All right, I'm gonna go in here, dip it in some gravy. Yeah, man. Clean. And you know you're not eating oxtail if you're not the one. I love that the broad bean them is in there. I like that. You have a little bit of the gravy and the rice and peas. I take out the little piece of thyme. Coconutty and nice. Let me tell you something about Ting Nice. I don't care what anybody says. When they tried to eat me up when I first advertised them and said that they're the best Jamaican restaurant in Accra, I still stand on that. I haven't tried every single one, but I've tried many. And I can say firmly, as a Jamaican, they're one of the best we got, if not the best. Anyway, I'm hot. I need to get into some AC. Go eat my food. Love you guys. I'll be right back. So much ice.
You know, right?
Okay, Harlem Shake. I said, okay, Harlem Shake.
Harlem Shake. But the ice ain't part of the good.
Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. It's taco night tonight, guys. Taco night with me and babe. Taco night on a Friday night with babe. Guys, I'm going to an event on behalf of me and my husband. So basically, you guys, long story short, Joey and I were supposed to be coming to this fashion event, but he's working for the military, and basically it doesn't allow for him to leave right now. He's doing a job for the military. Yeah, go babe. But he's like, I thought we weren't gonna go anymore, and he was like, no babe, this is why there's two of us. You go on our behalf. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Obviously, you guys are coming with me. When in doubt, I bring you guys with me. So I'm lining up. Apparently, we were on VIP. I was on their live on Instagram, and I can tell that they're a little bit behind. So even though it started at 4 and it is now 5:30, the first like opening speech is still not done yet, so I'm just, I'm just here. So let's see how everything goes, and I'm on the line right now, and people are knocking up for stuff in front of me, which is a thing here. So I'm gonna push myself up. Hi, I am Mrs. Kwakofi.
Yeah, Natalia.
Should be Mr. and Mrs. Kwakofi.
Natalia, after yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Should I stand here? Take pictures and then go. Okay, thank you. She's like, oh, VIP. I said, oh. Let's go take some pictures and then go in. I low-key know that Joey would be mad that I didn't take pictures, but I can't because everybody's pushing up themselves in the line, and I was like, that's okay, like no bad blood or anything, but I want to go inside, so I'm gonna go inside. I'm not frightened for picture.
Dedicated to reshaping Africa's narrative. In her previous position, here's the proof, as social media manager for the Ghana Tourism Authority's Year of Return and Beyond the Return campaign, she played a pivotal role in attracting the global African diaspora to Ghana. This moderator has vibrant YouTube channel showcasing engaging stories from Ghana, reflecting her commitment to cultural storytelling. Her advocacy for women's empowerment and her experience as a TEDx speaker further underscore her dedication to societal progress. This moderator's profound insights into Africa's creative economy and cultural diplomacy makes her an ideal moderator for today's discussions. Please put your hands together for Kylie Prosper.
Is that the front? I don't know.
Or the second.
Okay.
Thank you. I was equally thinking, who is she talking about? Let me just put this down. So, thank you so much for that introduction. That means a lot. I truly am passionate about Africa, about the agenda of changing the narrative and telling stories from this continent. I was born in Ghana, but I was raised in Canada, and I made a return to live in Ghana. 2011, I lived here for 2 years, and then I left, and while I was in Canada, I just kept getting this itch that I needed to come back. So 2016, I came back, so I've been here now since 2016, and continuing to do what is necessary to work as a team collectively to change the narrative of Africa. So our first discussion.
They were like, bring her straight to the front. I was like,
yes, you young people, one thing you'll get here that you really need to know is one of the key pillars when it comes to the fashion industry in Ghana. Some of you who are young may not know. She is somebody you need to know, need to connect with. Like, I can't speak all the words. I met her back in 2012 when I first met her, and I'm always in awe of what she does with Fashion Forum Africa, with her PR company. Like, it's amazing.
And the wonderful Ivy Prosper, everyone. I would like you to give a resounding, fashionistic round of applause for the Director of Diaspora Affairs, Office of the President of Ghana, Mr. Kofi Otre-Joko.
Thank you so much. I'm usually not nervous when I stand around here, but with that kind of introduction, I'm nervous for once. I'm used to speaking in front of an audience like this. Thank you very much, indeed, Makeba. And for the benefit of those of you who don't know, Makeba, I met many years ago. She was the first Miss Ghana UK. Yeah. And many years down the line, she's still very actively involved in what we do in the orange economy. And I was particularly very impressed when I saw those presents being given out to those on the panel from Access Bank, because I had a meeting with them this morning. And where I sit, my conversations are a bit different these days. Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, creatives, industry leaders, and our dynamic youth. It's a privilege to stand before you today as Director of the Diaspora Affairs Office of the President of Ghana, tasked with the important mission of bridging the gap between Ghana and its diaspora, a very vibrant and powerful force for development globally. And what makes it very special is, like I said earlier, I'm actually one of you.
As I said, everybody that you see came to support us, you know, and we are so honored and couldn't also anymore. Thank you. So what we're going to do now, very quickly, is that we're going to wrap up. Fuel is now here, so you know we have to wrap up.
Run fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh, that's the day then got you.
The event was amazing. Just out here getting a drink. It's supposed to be networking and whatnot. I'm calling my Uber, I'm not gonna lie. I am working on the networking. I'm really working on it, and I've actually been doing pretty good. But I just want a little drinky drink. But I don't want to get fought for it. That's the thing. Yeah, a little drinky drink. Ooh. Let's see how difficult this is. That was in line, you know. Let's see if I'm successful, but I'm getting pummeled right now. This is why I need my husband. My husband's here, I don't have to worry about this.
I was trying to take it, you were pulling me back. No, I thought you wanted that. Hey, you did what? It's your name. Watch out. But where is it? I was trying to take it, you told me to stop. Please, serve me in this very glass.
Can I take one? Yeah. Is it done?
Serve me in this very glass.
Alright, guys.
Please serve me in this very glass. Serve me in this very glass.
Alright. The man who came with his gospel, please serve me in this very glass. Like, where did you come from with the glass? I'm not gonna get any food because I'm gonna order some food at wherever I'm about to go. Because you know me, housewife. I love to sit down and I don't like to be rushed. I'm not really an observes type of girl, but like I'm me. This is nice. Now I know why they were coming in. That's 9 p.m. and I haven't had a meal today, and I'm pretty sure this is the first thing I ever drank. So there's that. There's a lady who's looking me up and down. I'm weak. Just going up and down, up and down. I want to show you guys my fit, but I didn't take my magnet case. That was really nice. Let me fix it this one. I'm gonna go say hi to my husband's friend. Because if I don't, you'll be like, you didn't say hi. Let me go say hi. Friend and one of his groomsmen. Let's go. Sorry, Mom. I'm sure you guys can remember him from the wedding. He was also a speaker today. Oh, there's his wife. There's his wifey. Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
Did you come late?
No, like 5:30.
Oh, okay. So you've been here for a while?
I've been here for a while. I was sitting over on that side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you.
So nice.
Where's our husband?
He was supposed to be with me.
Because he's what a while in that.
Well, I know, but he was doing some work for the military and we could just going longer. So I'm here on behalf of us both. Yes. I'm going to say hi to him. I'm representing for the both of us. My friend, well, okay, guys. I think I'm gonna head out. Okay. All right. Nice to see you. Tell about that. I love being called Mrs. Crockett. I love it. I love it. I'm getting something to eat. If you ever see how the Uber driver, hi, table for one. If you ever saw how he just tried to cuss me out because, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna look at the menu first. Thank you. You know what I would love actually? A strawberry daiquiri. You have a strawberry daiquiri, right? Can I have one? Hi. Thank you. Nice to see you. I'm good. I'm just. Oh, thank you. I just came from an event, so I was like, let me get something to eat and then go home. Okay, thank you. Yes, what's up? Protein, yes. So I saw that there was someone left their phone in the Uber, but behind me when I was leaving, because I always check the Uber to make sure that I didn't leave anything. Because one time in Ghana, I left my whole bag with my phone, my passport, everything in there. So tell me why. I told him, I'm like, oh, I think someone left a phone in the back of your car. I'm like, did you want me to call them? He's like, oh no, I'll just take it and I'll give it to them, or I'll give it to them. So I said, are you sure? Because like, you can just call the person who called you, like whatever. And he's like, am I sure? Am I sure? What do you mean, am I sure? Yelling. I asked you, are you sure you don't want me to just call them right now so they know right away that their phone is found? You asked me, I'm sure, as if I'm a thief. I am not like that too. I'm not like that. I said, but you're screaming right now. It seems like you might be like that for real, because why would you be yelling? I said, he's like, oh, I said, guilty conscience speaks aloud. Guilty conscience speaks aloud. He's like, oh, who's guilty? Who's guilty? I said, the person yelling. The person who doesn't want me to press one button to let the person know. The person calling like, oh, that drink looks really good. Drink looks delicious. Hi. What drink is that?
That's strawberry daiquiri.
That's a strawberry daiquiri.
Yes.
Is that the virgin one or the...
Oh, the regular one.
The regular one. Tell them to make sure mine looks like that, okay? I ordered that too. So then I want mine to look like that.
I'm raising your back, bro.
Thank you. So, so I was like, so I sat a little longer with him instead of just, I said, no. I don't know exactly who you think you're talking to, but bring it down a couple levels. Because I never yelled at you. I never said anything rude to you. I literally asked you if you wanted me to help you by calling. And you assumed that I was saying that you would steal, and you went into this big story. The big story that you have in your head, I wonder why you have it in your head. I don't know why you have it in your head, but maybe you got it in your head because you've done it before. Now you're making me think that you're a thief. But anyways, I'm here at Coco Eats again. You guys, judge me or judge your mother. I'm getting a little pasta, a little twirl, a little chicken wing, maybe, a little strawberry yak. And then I'm gonna meet my husband on the beach side with the military. So she was saying that she wants my bag. This bag was actually given to me by Rinny. You know my friend Rinny, you guys, from her brand, Luna. So I wish I could show you my outfit properly, but yeah, the girl looks really cute today. Everybody's complimenting me on my fit. Everyone at the event. Everyone at the event was like, oh my god, it's like very effortless, very pretty, very, I was like, yeah, you know that's me or whatever, So yeah, anyways, love y'all. Let me get this food. I think people get shocked that I come out by myself. A lot. But that is something I've been doing since I was a child. I used to go to the movie theater all the time by myself. I've never been the type to wait for people to do anything that I really, really want to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I love going out with my husband. But my husband is a working man and he's busy. So when he is busy and he can't come out with me, I'm not the type to stay at home. Well, don't get me wrong, I love home. I love to be in the house. But like when I'm not afraid to go and discover on my own or go to a cafe on my own or go out to eat on my own, because I did a lot of that while I was young and while I was single and while I was in relationships. Like I've always valued my alone time as well. So oh, okay, they were at the event. Not him calling me back. Guilty conscience, you know. But Uber support is not picking. Not him finding my number and calling me back. Guilty, you know. He's like, oh, I think it was these people, so you can help me. Okay. Thank you. Guys, Ghana is not a real place. It is not a real place. The fact that he called me back, the fact that he found my number on Uber and called me back after he just cussed me off, drove off 20 minutes ago, calling me back 20 minutes later talking about Uber support is not picking, and he thinks the person whose phone it belongs to is someone who was at the event that I was at. And then I was like, sir, not you calling me for help now. After you cussed me out. Ghana? It's even funnier because midway his sentence, I said, you know what? Forget it. You have a good day. And I closed his door, slammed his door. Not slammed it. I didn't slam it. And I closed his door and just went on about my day. Went on about filming the Coco sign that you guys saw. And now he's calling me almost half an hour later. But Uber support is not picking. What that got to do with me? Now I've never been on Uber's clock. Y'all have to figure that out. Guys, I am going to get something to eat because YouTube has been stressing me the hell out, okay? Of course, this whole time that all the uploads have been good, the white wedding, official wedding vlog has been causing me hell. So I'm gonna go eat.
Super American accent. I'm super American. I'm American mixed with African.
Yeah, she looks too good. She looks too damn good.
Let's do that.
Thank you. They come home tomorrow? Are the kids with them? Dip because I'm Canadian. Pepperoni but beef because no pork out here. So the thing about being married to an event producer is that at any given moment he can say, I want you to be here right now. I want you to witness this. I want you to see this. I want you to enjoy this with me. Life is, when it's enjoyment, it's enjoyment. When it's not, it's like calm because he just wants to decompress. But like the more uppity days, I'm experiencing that right now. My Uber's here in a minute. I had to cut my food short because somebody very special is proposing to someone tonight. And of course, he is producing the proposal, making it everything that the gentleman would like for it to be. So I am rushing there to see if I can catch the proposal because he wants me to be by his side when love sparks. Yeah. All right, let's go, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring my... I probably won't, based off of who it is.
These broken clouds, I ain't got no time, just burning their life. Still love and still love.